Okay, I think we are live. So, welcome back to our trainings. We have shifted the timing from morning to 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. You can let me know if you have to do from 8 to 9. Um, because many people were professionals, many of my community people are professionals, and they do not get time in the morning because they're busy with offices to see the trainings live. And I want you to benefit the maximum out of it. So we and my team, we shifted to 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., and from now on we'll do Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. If there are any questions, please do drop them on these live, because these trainings are live for a purpose, for a reason. So if you have any questions, please drop them here, or feel free to connect me over DM. Or you have a third option to book a direct clarity call. The clarity call link is on my website, so please make use of it. If there are certain things which you cannot share it, so please do book a clarity call. That will be really really helpful. So today we are gonna speak about a very 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 important aspect. Okay, so, changing your inner language. Okay, I'm very, very sure that I have dealt with this many a time. That, okay, we keep on working hard. And you would say that, oh, working so hard. Why aren't things working for me? Why am I failing every single year, no matter how much I try, no matter how many businesses I try, no matter I tried having nowadays content creation? Why aren't things working for me? And I'll tell you the biggest of problems here. You have tried everything, but have you tried noticing the language you're speaking to yourself? You tell me, okay, when things do not work for you, what do you tell yourself? I'm a failure. I'm good for nothing. I'm stupid. I'm useless. Other people are more important. Other people are more intelligent. And what am I? I'm stupid as hell. And the result, anxiety, depression, feeling stuck, unable to move, unable to do anything. That is what is my problem here. When we repeat, the language we speak to ourselves determines the kind of actions and decisions we take about our career. And if they are not the right one, they can be proven to be detrimental to our career. And I'm sorry to say, you will remain stuck if you do not see the language you speak to your brain, because it literally modifies your whole identity. Okay. Okay. Where was I? Yes. So, have you ever noticed that why do you underestimate yourself so much? Why do you keep failing so much? Today, I'll explain you this very simple concept about how the languages or the words we speak to ourselves, to our brain, how that alters our decision making, and hence alters our entire career trajectory. Okay, I want you to see this. I've already made it. So there are three circles. The first one is word mass, the second is gravitational pull, and the third is orbit of action. If you have notes, please open your notebook. Please do write these. If there's anything useful, please feel free to ask me any questions. If there's any useful, please note them down and ask me for any follow-up questions. I'll be happy to answer them. So the words we speak, the languages we speak, starts with the word mass. What is word mass? That is, every word we speak from our mouth carries weight, carries mass, which influences our brains, because every word we say, we speak, carries meaning, which changes how our brain is looking at that situation. So every word carries weight, it carries emotional mass. Try it out for yourself. Okay, we have three kinds. One is light. When things are not working for you, they are light. The second is heavy. And the third is dense and powerful. So there are three kind of words we speak to ourselves when things are not working for us. One is light, the other is heavy, the third is dense and powerful. Now, first, that is light. When things are not working, okay, let me give it another try. I'll try another time. I'll give it a try, man. These are light words. Heavy words, I'm stupid, not good enough, I am not intelligent, things cannot work for me, I'm utter failure. These are heavy words. Third, dense and powerful. I am super confident. I have full assurity or full confidence on my own abilities. I know what I'm speaking, I know what I'm doing, and I know how to maneuver my entire career. I am in control. These are dense but powerful. Now, notice how every word, how you speak, influences your emotions and hence your brain. Notice how you feel. Say along with me. Light, I'll try. Speak it. I want you to, these are live trainings. I want you to speak to yourself. Repeat along with me. I'll try. How do you feel? You feel light? Right? Okay, fine. I'll try. Okay. Next, heavy. I'm a failure. I'm good for nothing. I'm useless. I'm not meant for it. Repeat with me. How does it feel? Anger, frustration, lack of confidence, lack of self worth, heaviness, pain, shortness of breath. Now I want you to speak dense and powerful words. I am super confident. I am full responsible of my own actions. I know how to cater to my problems. I am in control. How do you feel? Strong, confident, can handle pressures, conviction. How does it feel to you? In complete control of your mind, of your heart, of your breath. Every word you speak carries emotional mass. And these emotional mass, these words, create gravitational pull to your brain. What is the gravitational pull? When you say, I'll try, you're like, okay, fine. But when you say that I'm useless, how do you feel? That is a gravitational pull, which is it's towards your brain. It's emotional pull, which is affecting your brain and how you feel about yourself and how you define yourself. When you say I am confident, I'm sure of myself, how do you feel? That kind of an emotions, the meaning you attach shows another gravitational pull to your brain, which influences the kind of decisions you make for yourself. That is coming to the second, that is gravitational pull. Okay, so when you say am lost, that is heavy words. I am, say, I am lost, I am useless. As I said, the gravitational pull influences the kind of decisions you make for yourself, what actions you take for your own self. When you say, I am lost, I am useless, what are the actions do you take? What are decisions you make for yourself? I am not going to try from next time. There is hesitation, there's a feeling of hesitation. There's a feeling that I cannot do it, I don't have it in me. I am scared. I'm fearing failure. If you have a fear of failure, it's quite probably or quite a possibility it's coming just because you are speaking heavy words when something is happening in your life. When you're failing in your life, you're speaking heavy words that is, I cannot make it, I am not meant for it. Is it so? Yes. Now, when you say that, okay, I'm confident, I'm in complete control, what kind of emotions, what kind of decisions you take for yourself? Confident, I'll try again. No problem. This is one time. And what do you have? You have courage, you have confidence, you have conviction, and you show up for yourself again and again, try for yourself again and again. Instead of feeling anxious, depressed, lost, and losing hope on yourself, you show up for yourself again and again. You give yourself another chance. So, your brain decides actions on the basis of gravitational pull it receives, the kind of meaning or emotions it generates for your brain. So now we have the second, which is the gravitational pull. Third, orbit of action. Every decision, every emotions which it gets generated influences the actions which you take for yourself henceforth. You show up for yourself the next time. You train harder the next time. You change the meaning you attach to circumstances that is happening with you. If somebody says you're a failure, you know that you are not. And you just shrug it off, saying that doesn't matter. I'll show up for myself. That's what happened with Michael Jordan. That's what happened with Serena Williams. They showed up for the training every single day, again and again, just because they knew that every word they speak carries emotions. Their emotions influences decisions and hence alter their actions. Only if they correct their emotions that they attach or the words they speak, they can win tomorrow. Because they're going to show up for their exercises, for their performances every single time. And the same time, you end up failing here. Majority people end up failing here. The reason of anxiety, depression, feeling lost is this, just because we speak the wrong language with ourselves when things are not working for us. That is, I am lost. I do not know what to do. The decisions, I'm not going to show up. I'm quitting. Actions, end of the story. Reddit is full of such posts where people are like, I am quitting. I don't know what to do. I'm an utter failure. Look at the kind of words you're speaking. Look at the kind of you behaving with your own mind. Just overarching saying that that business is not working for me. This business is not working for me. And instead of doing the work and choosing the right place for yourself, you end up quitting and not trying again and end up into anxiety and depression and feeling useless just because you're still ambitious but do not have the courage to move forward. Yeah. Okay. Fourth and the last. Okay, I haven't finished actually. No, I haven't. Okay. Fourth and the last. That is, I call it as the break point. I call it as the break point. When you take actions regularly, when you are in complete control of your decisions, you escape from this entire orbit and get onto a completely different life trajectory. It's the breaking point. You stop orbiting around your decisions just because now all the decisions, all the words, all the actions have become a part of your identity. When this gets ingrained as your identity in your brain as to who you are, when you change how you start defining yourself, you break through the entire orbit and get onto a different life trajectory. That is when you achieve success. That is when things start working for you, when life starts happening to you and not what I'm saying. Yes, when life stops happening to you and what am I saying? When life hold on. Yes, when life stops happening to you and starts happening for you. It starts behaving for you. It starts altering for you. Stops being about you. It stops being about your sadness, your sorrow, about your selfish needs. It starts becoming for the larger vision which you have, which you carry. And that is what creates success. And that is what creates legacy. Do I have anything else to add? I make notes so that I do not forget. Yes, I have covered everything. So, yeah, no matter if you want, you can completely ignore, but this is what is stopping you. For today, if you want to see this playing in people's life for today, just Google your whoever you aspire, whoever look forward to, and see their life trajectory. Try to analyze the kind of decision, the kind of actions they were taking, the kind of you will see from their interviews, the kind of words they speak. YouTube is full of such interviews. The kind of words they speak with themselves, with their own brain, and the kind of decision, the kind of actions that particular word influences them to take. You would notice that the words they speak to them, they are very conscious about the words they speak, and the words they speak influences their decisions, influences their actions. And when those decisions, those words change the identity which they have, they shift to an entire different life trajectory. That's when success starts happening. Just notice their success timeline and you will see a common trend. Spend time doing these things. Just choosing that, okay, that career is making the most amount of money, I will do that. That business is making most amount of money, I should get into that. It's not gonna work. We are in 2025 where there is so much of competition that you really need something to stand out. And what is that? Everybody has the same skills which can be learned. Everybody can learn it, but what can set you apart? What is it? Answer for yourself. What can set you apart? Learn skill which can develop. If it's coding, it's editing, all of that, it's completely learnable. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry can learn it. But what's gonna difference for you is resilience. How sure are you of going further away in that particular career? What kind of actions you take for yourself that can help you stand apart from the competition you're competing with? Just going after money, running after money, it's not gonna help you if it hasn't been serving you. I know if you're listening to me, you have wasted several years trying to find the right career. You're ambitious, but you have spent several years. And if the money was the only solution, why aren't you successful yet? Your words carry meaning. What you say to yourself influences your decisions. Word mass influences the gravitational pull. Your gravitational pull influences your orbit of action, and your orbit of action, when it's cemented, it creates the break point, which shifts the entire life's trajectory. Start noticing the language you are speaking with yourself. Do we have any questions? All right. All right, people. I'll see you what's today? Monday, Wednesday again with another live. And if you have any questions, please do drop them on my DM Instagram. Join me for a live. I'll be very, very happy to have you. Or if there's something which you really needs to discuss, you need help with, you need personal help with, please feel free to join and to book a clarity call through my website. And if you want the link for that, drop me a DM and I will send it to you. Till then, thank you and bye bye.